Hi everyone, it's Ann here. I just want to remind you that I'm doing my internship at the Recovery Center of Northern Virginia. It's an outpatient drug and alcohol treatment facility in Herndon and Leesburg, Virginia. I just want to talk a little bit about me closing out with my two groups yesterday. It went very well. They were very receptive. I guess some of them were a little nervous without me being there, that they or just seemed to be a little nervous about me not being there anymore, but yet supportive of me moving on to the clinical concentration of my MSW year. What we did is we went around the room and everyone said something about me. And the biggest thing that I need to work on in group facilitation is to not be so passive. I tend to be passive and more willing to let the co-facilitator take the lead. And I jump in when I think a point needs to be made or a client needs to go further into what they're talking about. So that is what I'm, focusing on, or would like to focus on if I do groups in my next internship, is to be a little more assertive and ask more questions and follow up. Of course, I don't know where that's going to be, so I don't even know if that's possible. But we also had two people close out, one in each group. And again, we wish them well, but each got to say something about them, and they got to say something about us. So I know my supervisor isn't happy about me leaving because she says I've been a big help around the office, which is good to know. I like that. So I have future references between her and my instructor, field instructor. In fact, my field instructor even said for the next internship, she'd be more than happy to be my instructor again if I need her to, which I thought was, a good sign that I did well, and she seemed pleased with my work. And I did get to leave a finished product of the education curriculum that I developed and put together for the Recovery Center of Northern Virginia. And so I feel good about leaving something tangible. And that way, I feel like I've accomplished more than just assessments and group work. And that I've actually done some research and done things that help the Recovery Center and will help clients down the road, that they have something they can refer to down the road. So I'm really just, I have one more day of my internship tomorrow, and I'm really just wrapping up everything, shredding things that need to be shredded and for HIPAA reasons, and taking care of any last minute things that need to be done. It's going to be a day of mixed feelings, I think. I'm excited to leave and move on and do clinical coursework because I know it's the second half of the program. But yet I'm going to miss, going to my internship 3 days a week and having that time to myself or away from kids, basically. Because it was doing something for me. And this whole MSW is really a case of doing something for me that is not separate from being a mom and a wife. And that way I can work part-time or maybe even full-time when I graduate, and I'll have that for myself. And that's more of why I'm doing this. It's for me. It's not for any financial reasons or any any other thing than just I want to do it for me. And so that's me taking care of myself too, which we talk about a lot throughout the semester. So anyway, I hope everyone has a good rest of the program, and that's it.